want you to feel a feeling that you may recognize. A feeling like sunlight on your skin after a very long winter. Or the feeling of warm tile underneath your feet. And lastly, I want you to feel a feeling of what it's like to have a morning where everything goes just a little more right than you feel like it should. The kind of morning that feels lucky, even without anything extraordinary happening at all. Get comfortable in your chair and close your eyes. Imagining that you wake up in a house. This could be an actual house that you live in. It could be a house that you remember, or maybe just one that you create in your mind. The kitchen is quiet, and the table holds nothing but a mug of tea and a tiny vase full of clover. But the light spills across the counter like gold that melted from the sun itself. So you reach out and you let it rest on your wrist. It feels warm, and the light just feels enchanted. As you look to your left, you see a hallway that glows with a different kind of light. Muted mustards and dust swirling slowly in the air like snowflakes. You run your fingers along the wallpaper and feel the slight lift where it bubbled near the light switch. Hear the floorboard creak just the way it always did. And photographs line the walls, but some of them aren't real. Or maybe they are, and borrowed from some moment in time. You look at the first one you notice, and there you are, standing there, looking back at yourself, grinning. Another photo highlights a moment when someone you loved reached for your hand, and you felt that first feeling of connection. The light here lingers on objects like it knows them. And as your feet pad along the wood floors, you reach a threshold with French doors that push open, and your feet move from wood-slatted floors onto stone pavement. An old greenhouse conservatory, the kind that once upon a time held delicate orchids and rare vines. Some of the glass panels are missing, but the sunlight doesn't care about the imperfections. It streams in through every crack, dancing across spider webs that glint like golden thread. Vines have climbed in freely, and soft green tendrils hang from above, curling around forgotten beams, making art out of neglect. As you step through the doorway, you notice the ground beneath your feet. Stone mixed with crumbling brick, woven with moss that has claimed this place. The air is warm, with a faint scent of soil and citrus blossom. Touch the softened edges of terracotta pots. Run your fingers over a vine-covered sundial, now cracked down the center, but still marking time. And everywhere around you, notice how many broken things have bloomed. You settle into your place on the moss, and the moment you do, the whole room seems to grow very still, like something is holding its breath. You notice others gathered here. They aren't speaking, but they do look up, one by one, and their eyes hold a kind of a light that you recognize. Someone to your left is wrapped in a shawl of faded sunflowers. A child to your right is wearing boots far too big, laced with silver thread and bits of ribbon. No one here seems to mind how long anything takes. A bell chimes in the far corner of the greenhouse, and you glance down at your own lap and find something curious. A square of paper with shine on the front. Where it came from, you couldn't say. You don't need to know who wrote it. You already know. Everyone here might have written it, or maybe the vines did. There's a teapot being passed around now. It never seems to run out. And you take a sip, and it tastes like exactly the thing that you totally forgot you were looking for. Something lemony and golden and just a touch wild. And just when you think you've seen it all, the light shifts once again. And above, where the glass ceiling curves into sky, beams of light begin to refract. Yet not like anything you've ever seen before. Not in straight lines, but soft spirals. Like little motes of light drifting down like golden snow, landing on everyone's shoulders in their hair, on closed eyelids, and they hum as they settle. Someone begins to laugh, not loudly, but like a warm wind catching in the rafters, and laughter swirls around the room like a ribbon, weaving each person here into something more complete. It reminds you of what it feels like to be a part of something quietly beautiful and bigger than yourself. So for now, just sit. You can enjoy the warmth in your hands from your cup, the warm golden light settling on your shoulders as this circle of light holds you within it, deep within its knowing. And in that knowing and stillness, we all begin to glow a little brighter. Here we don't wait to be fully healed to show up. We come with cracks. We come with tired eyes. We come as we are and become luminous anyway. Let the warmth of this circle meet you where you are. Let the golden glow slip through all the broken places and remind you that, as Rumi said, the wound is the place where the light gets in. And here you are safe to fill with light. And so as the light above you continues to spiral soft and gold, settling now like morning fog into every corner of our room, you breathe it in. As if golden air could weave itself into your lungs and stay there. And then the pages of someone's book from the circle flutters. A vine reaches towards the doorframe, tugged by the wind, or a memory, or maybe both. You look down, and your little square of paper waits for you. And as you step back towards the French doors, a cat you hadn't noticed until now lifts its head from the warm brick, and it blinks at you. Outside, the sky has turned the color of honey, and you take one last look over your shoulder. The greenhouse stands still, its broken panes glowing like golden sugar. Let the glint of light fill you. Let it flicker behind your eyes when the day feels heavy. And let it shine out of every seam that you thought was a flaw. Because you've been stitched together with sunlight. And the world needs that light now. So welcome back. Stretch your arms and your legs. Open your eyes once again to the light.